Hello, Amanda Abbott with the Abbott Team at eXp Realty. I wanted to talk about something that I get a lot as a big objection to the real estate market is in the current time, I have so many people that say, I'm going to wait till the market crashes to purchase property. I really want to wait until those values settle down and for it's a better time to buy. But and I can understand that sentiment. I really do get it. It is still more of a seller's market. There's low inventory, there's high demand here, there's great values for the seller, and because of that and the amount of people that are coming to our area, they have a little bit more of an advantage. So I can understand for somebody thinking, hey, maybe I'll wait a little while until it crashes to get a better value here. But what's also happened is even when you look back 1 year or 2 years from when you first maybe considered, it's actually a lot higher than it was back then. So the same thing may in fact happen a year down the road, 2 years down the road. We're definitely on the map now along our coast, and we've gotten way more exposure over the past couple of years with people traveling to our area and even just press for our area and all kinds of things like that. So because we are on the map now, because people from cities know where we're at, because a lot more people are aware of us, we're getting better press and things like that. The demand is still here, people still come, and values continue to rise. So even for instance, like I had a great little house in Blue Mountain Beach, and I broke records when I sold my property over the summer, and even 6 months later, 8 months later, I probably could have priced it for another $80,000, another $100,000 even for that same neighborhood in less than a year's time. There's still been really amazing appreciation. So if you think that you're going to wait 2 years to get the better deal, you may in fact be paying, quite a bit more than what you could pay right now. So because I do feel like we're going to still be expanding for a while, and there's still development that can be happening. Why not get in now? Another thing that's been really great too is because we are a resort market, our rentals have been insane. So something, condo that may have done $50,000 a year could be doing $70,000 a year now because there's more people coming on vacation. A lot of people can get here by driving instead of flying. And so you see a lot of that happening too. So the main thing really is to pay attention to the numbers. So if you can get a return on your property, a nice appreciation over 2 years, 4 years, 5 years time, it's still a fantastic investment. If you can get rental numbers to work for, say, if you even just rent in the summer season and get to use it in the off season, you get a place for your family to use and enjoy by the beach, and then you still get fantastic rental income for the spring and summer seasons when our prime rental income is made. So if those numbers work out and your expenses are less than your rentals, then why is that not a good investment than putting your money somewhere else where it may not make that much interest? The other thing, speaking of interest, is interest rates. So before we had a market crash, loans were being passed out like crazy. There was, just stuff happening that shouldn't have happened. The lenders are actually even stricter now, I feel, since COVID happened than they were before. They have way tougher guidelines. You have to show a lot of information to get your loan approved. Appraisals are challenging. There's all kinds of things that are loopholes now than when before they were giving loans out without even having, proper employment or bank statement loans even, or things like that. So, I think it's not going to have the same crazy up and down slope as before. We've been really, really consistent for a long time, and I think we're going to continue to, have a great market here where you can hold your value to your property. The other thing too is, with the interest rate, like say if you can get something at 2% now, and then a year from now it's a 4% interest rate, then obviously your mortgage is going to be a lot different too. So if the main thing is really just to pay attention to those numbers, make sure it makes sense financially, make sure your expenses compare to what you can get out of the property, and then it's still a great place, great investment, a great place to be, a great place to enjoy. So don't wait too long, because like I said, years later, could have made more money on my property. But the same way, if you're the buyer, years later, you may be having to pay more for your property as well. So find that great vacation home, find the perfect beach house, find the second home, find the good investment, and be excited and happy about it now. And you'll probably still have great success for your long-term future here on the Emerald Coast of Florida. All right, any other questions that you have that comes up or things you want some attention on, just make a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer and share my opinion on what my thoughts are.